What's up? What's up? All right. So, good evening, everyone. In Singapore here, it's 6:42 a.m. 27th of May. Now, I am just looking through the whole sell down currently. The whole market. There was a huge amount of money flowing out. Right. Bitcoin also took a hit. So I just want to find out why. I'm gonna go through what I'm looking at. Okay, so let's just look at the US dollar first. Firstly, US dollars is gaining strength against the Sing dollar, as I see here, it's at 1.38154. Okay, so it's US dollars has steadily been gaining strength against Sing dollars. So okay, so there's something going on, but I'm not sure what is it. Okay, gold is currently higher. Okay, it gained about $20, almost close to $20 at the high. So there's something up in the economy, but on the volatility index, which is the fear index, right? Okay, the VIX is actually at one of the all-time lows, which is 9.81. So there's something up, guys, but when you look at the news now at this current point, there's nothing that is stating what caused the whole exit of funds. Now, okay, let's very quickly look at coin market cap. Just try to understand one thing. Okay, news sources are always not happening as quickly as the market. And just so you know, this whole exit thing is always a collective happening across all the exchanges. Okay, so now we are currently back at 71 billion. Okay, there was a huge sell down of like probably 10 billion in a very, very short span of time. Can you see the dip happening? This is the first huge dip in many days. Okay, this is the first huge dip in many days. So let's see, we were at okay, so where were we? Yes, okay, so we lost. Okay, it's at 86 billion, 86.1 billion, and currently now we lost 86 to 70. 80, no, let's go here. 86 to 73. We have lost 13 billion. Okay, 13 billion. Yeah, 13 billion in less than 24 hours. Okay, so these are the powers that be, guys. Okay, I hope that those who are new, who are watching my videos very recently, I thank you so much for the support. And if you had bought in slightly later than when you saw my 22nd to the 28th video, okay, you're gonna have quite a bit of a portfolio hit, because bear in mind my entry points were very, very specific. Those who bought on the 22nd and even early part of the 23rd, you're gonna be pretty much fine. Okay, because those coins are still sheltered in a way in terms of price point, because even BTC has taken a hit. Okay, so let's just very much quickly do a roundup. Okay, so Bitcoin is now at 35 billion. In the past 24 hours, it has lost 12.56%. Ethereum, ignore the price here first. Okay, guys, let me just explain why later. Okay, Ethereum is now currently at 14.4 billion, lost 14.97. Ripple lost the least in the past 24 hours. So it's starting to stabilize. Okay, Ripple, right? 9.9 billion market cap. Neem 1.57 billion. In the last 24 hours, it lost 20.99%. Those who are looking into Neem, like I said, if you've been chasing the rocket, this is what happens. Ethereum Classic, folks, be steadfast, guys. We doubled in market cap in a very short span of time. overall past 7 days we are up still 70.39%. That's when I meant 22nd, you're still fine. If you entered during the 22nd, even if you came in on Sunday, that means obviously on the 21st, you are fine. Okay, those who are in Litecoin, okay, Litecoin, just keep picking up more, because I made calls to buy Litecoin around this level as well. So those who are gonna be wanting to pick up some Litecoin, now would be a very good time. Dash. Now Dash is pretty interesting. Dash seems to be pretty resilient. It's at although in the past 24 hours it lost 11.65%. Okay, it's back close to, it's still above the price point that I mentioned when I did the 22nd to the 28th video, which was below $100. It's now $113. Okay, but it did lose 11.65. It went up to a high of about $130 and it lost 11.65% in the past 24 hours. Monero, okay, Monero currently at 8th place, 538 million. Okay, and in the past 24 hours it lost 15%. BCN, okay, same thing, lost a whole chunk of value. All right, overall the past 7 days it is up 46.67%. Those who chased it are gonna be hurt, right? So I didn't give any mentions on Bitcoin. Okay, I did a very small speculative trade, but was nothing long term. I let go of the position in 2 hours, made 586 US dollars. I went in at 139. I sold at 205 satoshis. Nothing much to shout about. It was just a very small quick play, very speculative. That's why I didn't even bother to talk about it. Stellar Lumens, past 7 days has lost 22.79%. You have in the past 24 hours 9.89%. So Stellar Lumens XLM currently at $374 million in terms of market cap. Zcash, okay, so yeah, so then you have Stratus, Zcash, and Doge, and you have Waves. Okay, overall, guys, this is just that take profit. Okay, everything is as I'm doing this video is already gradually, starting to recover and find some healthy levels. Okay, so let's look at the buy walls of ETC, sell and buy walls. It's okay. It's okay. Those who are new, right, are gonna see this over and over and over again every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're gonna see this. Okay? If you are expecting 30%, 40, 50%, 100%, even 200% returns in a whole week, or even 1,000% in a whole month, or in a matter of few days, and if you panic on a 20%, 30, 40% sell down, you should not be in cryptocurrency. Okay? Don't be in cryptocurrency, because this is the volatility. Cryptocurrency, you have to understand that the volatility is it's very easy to still manipulate certain cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin can even drop from 2007 to today 2,000 US dollars. So guys, try to understand, you have to pick your battles, and you have to have very consistent flow of cash, or you are able to have holding power in order to build a portfolio in cryptocurrencies, right? So don't panic. If you're watching this video, I repeat, don't panic. Okay, everything that I've been recommending so far, they either have strong development teams, they have strong leadership, they have a very strong marketing community. They're putting up their developments on Twitter, or at least updating on Twitter. They have a Slack channel. They're not here to hit and run. But if you get in at the all-time high because you chase, that's why I always do a lot of videos on FOMO trades, don't chase a rocket. I usually mention it over and over and over again in my videos because I'm trying to protect you guys. But if you choose to let your emotions or your emotions get the better of you and your greed get the better of you, this is what's going to happen. So that being said, okay, I want to start covering the charts. I want to start talking about the overall portfolio strategy, what I have been using, okay, and let's get to it. So as I mentioned, right, there's no real news that is saying, it's probably on the political side. It's probably just a very huge take profit because this week alone, a very huge sum of US dollars or currencies have come in. Okay, so I'm using Poloniex, so I would only assume US dollars have flowed in aggressively and really made the market ride up, and that happened before the 22nd, right? Okay, so around the 22nd, that whole market started to ride up, and then after that, today we're getting the take profits. Okay, that means those whales probably took profit very, very aggressively. So we have to look at the candles first. So let's look at ETC first. Okay, in the past 24 hours, what has happened, right? We look at 1 day. Okay, look at that. Okay, so you have this. So remember, my video came out on the 22nd. You bought here, you are safe. Okay, I know of folks who bought here. Okay, you are safe. Now you may say, oh shit, I don't even have the value. That's why I say you shouldn't even chase. The moment it becomes parabolic, don't chase. But if you have a long-term play and you chased it, you're still fine. Okay, I repeat myself. If you chased it, you bought it at a high, started coming down, and you watched my video and you said, okay, Ryan still believes in ETC. I still believe in ETC. And now, wait for the bloodshed to happen first and start looking at the candles in the 1 hour and see where is it stabilized. Okay, where is it stabilized? Look at it. Okay, then look at putting in some buy orders, ETC BTC at 0.062. This is your first point. Not go all in, but this is your first point. 0.0062 ETC BTC. Put a buy order there just to test. Now the worst case scenario is that you're gonna see the next level here, which I do not see. Okay, I don't see it happening here. Okay, I don't see it going back down here. Okay, I see it around here maximum. Okay, that means the whole fucking 2 green candles that bought up, and the people that are selling. You see, this is the huge sell downs, right? These are the two. This and this are the huge sell downs. These are the 3 big orders that came in. After that, it's starting to taper off. These are all the other people panicking. Everyone else is like dumping ETC. This is the normal people like you and I panicking. These are the very huge orders that come in from the whales who have done, off-market OTC, we call it, over-the-counter deals. It's very private. It's behind closed doors. Yes, exchanges do have them all the time. So you just have to suck it up when it happens. Okay, so this is the point. You probably can queue a little bit lower, honestly speaking. You might want to queue a little bit lower and see how the day goes. Okay, this today is Saturday for me. It's probably maybe Friday night. Should be Friday night for you guys. It's going to Saturday. Okay, now let's look at Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin. Let's look at the 1 day first. Same thing. Okay. Okay, those who bought into Litecoin on the 22nd, basically it came back to the same level. Do you notice that it's very stable at that level, right? It's very stable. Sure, if I made the video on 21st, you're gonna be down a little bit, okay? But you notice this is the support level. I did mention the support level was thereabouts, okay? 1.1 this is 1.11 million. Yep, 1.1 million satoshis to 1 million satoshis, around there, or we call it 1.06 million satoshis. This is the support level. LTC is supported, guys. Okay, LTC is supported. It's clear that, you know, it's probably you may break, but it's very strong. Okay, it seems to be very strong. So your Q orders are all here. Okay, your buying, your accumulation period should be all around here. Against the US dollars, it's about 22 to 25. Okay, 22 to 25. Pick it up. Just pick it up. Okay. Now, Dash. Okay, Dash, same thing. I mentioned on okay, these are 1 day candles. Let's go. 22nd, right? Same thing. 22nd was the day that the video launched. There was this sell down, okay, a short sell down, but a very quick bounce back to the 4.9 million Satoshi mark. Okay, 4.9 million Satoshi mark, and it's a bounce back. Okay, so 0.049 Satoshis. Okay, and yeah, it's coming back down to the same level again. Seems to be very supported at this level. Okay, if you are still interested in picking up Dash, you know, you can pick it up, but don't forget Dash, you know, can, you know, come down a little bit more, below 100. Okay, very possible can be below 100. So just be very watchful if you touch Dash. Okay, I was mentioning from the 22nd to the 28th, so just bear in mind. Now Golem. Golem, where are you? Okay, Golem. Now Golem, surprisingly, is pretty okay. Wow, sheesh. Okay, so how are you? Okay, so Golem, yes, Golem was a play when I uploaded, was anywhere from 12,000, okay, 12,000 satoshis, okay, to 13,000 satoshis. It wasn't that expensive. Okay, and now, okay, and it went up to a high of 22,000, okay, 22,600 satoshis. But of course, you know, I was even out having dinner. I didn't get to do anything, but I managed to sell during this period. It went up to 18,000. I sold all the Golem that I had, and now it's coming back down again. But when it comes down, and those of you who are still holding Golem, all right, are still probably much in the money at the point when, if you decided to take my advice at the beginning of the video. So okay, all good. Okay, so yeah, guys, it seems just a usual take profit to me. As of when I started reading this video, it seems fine. Okay, doesn't seem to have anything major, guys. Okay, so now let me look at, you know, your favorites. What's been happening? XRP, I mentioned don't touch XRP, and XRP is starting to stabilize. So this is one good thing for people who are in Ripple. Okay, despite the whole sell down, I mentioned don't touch it. It's starting to actually pick up. Good, right? So see, those who didn't chase, those who watched my video, are happy people. Those who chase, well, I would say that it's at least stopped bleeding, right? If it wanted to bleed more during the whole exodus, it would have. But it's obvious that, you know, it may actually start to see a consolidation and a possible rebound. Okay, so observe it for the next few days, and those who have not been in Ripple may start to consider Ripple. I am not looking at the fundamentals behind Ripple. I understand that Ripple is a centralized, centralized currency. All right, it's a centralized currency, 70% owned by the banks, but we're here to make money. Okay, so it's very possible to be opening up a position at 9,000 satoshis. Okay, 9,000 satoshis, or if you're worried about not getting it, you might want to consider 9,894 satoshis. Okay, now observe it for the next day or two, see whether the levels that I just mentioned holds. Okay, I'm not in yet. I am not in Ripple yet, but I am going to be starting to look at Ripple a little bit more seriously now, because the consolidation phase is starting to happen, and yeah, you know, it could go. Okay, those who are in Doge is bleeding. Doge is bleeding, guys. Yep, Doge is bleeding. It could actually reach back here, right? 89 satoshis. It could. Okay, looks like a downtrend with 4 growing candles, and I need to see a consolidation first before, you know, anything else. Okay, yeah, see guys, so you see there are higher powers at play here. You can buy up so quickly and it sells down so aggressively. It could easily come back to where it started, right? Okay, now let's look at Bitcoin. BTC USD, right? Aha, okay. So it's below $2,000. Guys. It's time to buy some Bitcoin. Okay? It's time to buy some Bitcoin, guys. For those who are in the money, okay, who do not find that they want to hold long term on whatever I said, the best bet that you have is Ethereum Classic to take profit and come back to BTC if you're not holding it long term for the fundamental play that I just mentioned. I believe that ETC is going to go way higher by the end of the year, or even June, July, August period, which is in a few days. You know, I believe that because I've read very much into the fundamentals. But you don't have to. You just have to take profit if you want to, or you can come in with more cash and start buying up Bitcoins, because Bitcoins, as you can see, was from the high, okay, of 2,584. It peaked a little, okay, but then it got sold down very heavily. So these are the powers at play, guys. And even it went down all the way until 1,656. Can you see? Can you see how much it could have lost? It lost value. $1,000. It's literally $1,000, guys, in a matter of few days. This is going to be the ride of your life, guys. So it seems to want to hold that psychological level and wants to retest 2,000. So let's just see where it goes. Okay, let's just see where it goes. And hold, guys, hold. Anytime that there's a huge sell down, start accumulating. This is not the time to panic. This is the time to buy, especially those who have very little, those who are in early, right? On those that I mentioned, you shouldn't even be panicking. You should take the time to sit down, take a breather, and ask yourself how much your portfolio has already appreciated. And ask yourself, is this the time to buy? This is a decent time to buy. It's because it's those huge sell downs that you should start picking shit up, and not when everything is all green, right? When it's all green, you have already set the trap. Okay, you've already set the trap. You're waiting to collect because it's all green. But when it's all red, you start reaccumulating. Especially I am sitting here pretty because I went in so early. I went in so early, and I mentioned to you I had a strategy that I use, to always earn Bitcoins from all the various list of cryptocurrency programs that I have, right? I don't bank on just purely trading. I banked on a sustainable source of income coming in as well. And I mentioned to you guys, right? I started this portfolio on the 16th of May, okay, with Ethereum and Bitcoin. And all I've been receiving are all these affiliate payouts from all the list of programs that I earn from either from mining programs, high yield investment programs. I get anywhere from 15% to 25% monthly on Ethereum or Bitcoin, or those high yield investment programs pay out like anywhere from 1.5% to 7.2%. I have a range of these programs, okay? You do not, now disclaimer, you do not need to use these programs. You can just come in and buy Bitcoins at these current prices with your money from work or something, your basic salary. Pick it up during these periods. Don't chase it, right? Tone Vase is going to be saying, wow, sheesh, from 2,700 to 2,000, you got a huge correction. He's going to definitely say that, right? So it's okay. Pick some shit up either today, tomorrow, Sunday. Pick some shit up, okay? It doesn't have to be the recommendations that I made. You can pick up stuff that you've been monitoring. Be patient and attack the market over this weekend, guys, okay? God bless. Peace out.